Oculus Rift.
Oculus Rift. You're gonna
so
put
fun.
it on your face and
you
spit.
went way off.
Holy shit.
No.
It's so great. Spider-Man's theme fits
Now
really
you're just doing
well
Spider-Man.
to Oculus. Oculus Rift is here.
Dun, dun, dun.
But
How
not
you
really,
feeling?
because it's only at PAX East where
yeah.
we put it on.
There it is.
We don't really have it. It's not right here, or it would be on my face. John's a queer. That rhymes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about Oculus Rift.
Dun, dun, dun. Anthony's a fag.
We're not. No, we're done singing. Stop singing. We're gonna start the episode. Stop the fucking arms. Where's my beer?
Oculus Rift. Oculus Rift. We're going to talk about Oculus Rift. Anthony's
John, cut the shit. I understand you were filling dead space, but now we're going to talk about the Oculus Rift. I'm Anthony.
I'm John from Johnny Ethco.
He makes cartoons. That's going to be everything now.
Okay.
He's also an elephant. And we got to put on the Oculus Rift at PAX East 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
Oh my god! If you guys don't know, John has been skeptical of the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, I
completely-
still have issues.
Okay, but I completely bought into the hype, and to me, it's like gaming Jesus. It is the future, and I was so scared that when I put it on, it would let me down. It fucking didn't.
It did, no.
It didn't fucking let me down.
It didn't let
I was
anybody
right
down.
up here, now I'm right up here.
Everybody in the group, we went with PAX East with
Yes.
Hank and Jed.
Yeah.
The headset company, Plantronics, was really cool enough to fly us out
Click
there.
here to subscribe and blah, blah, blah.
I'm not doing all that. But one of the guys from Plantronics knew one of the guys over at Oculus. It was one of those.
We got
friend
to
of a
jump
friend
in
kind of
there
thing.
and-
yeah. Once the expo hall had cleared out, he was like, "Guys, come over and let's try the Oculus Rift." The coolest thing was like we just we didn't have to stand in a line.
You were fucking lucky. I did get to play it a second time with these guys, but my goal that morning on Saturday was...
Yeah, you got up and you were like,
Was
"I'm
that
doing
Saturday?
this."
No, that was Sunday.
I don't remember.
I got up there. I got there to the show floor as soon as it opened. I got in that line, and guess what? The line was already fucking capped when I got there.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy fuck! So they don't let you stop because you have to keep going around and keep the flow of traffic going. Right. So I had to walk around the Oculus Rift booth like 40, 50 times, waiting for that spot to open.
Well, yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
line.
it's something everybody wants to try, and that's why we got so lucky to do that.
Oh yeah, so I got to use it twice.
I'm not downplaying that. Like that was a fucking cool thing.
But even waiting in the line for the 40 minutes for the 2-minute demo we got to do, totally fucking worth it.
It was only 40 minutes.
The line was like a 40-minute wait. Not bad.
That's still not bad.
But it was
Like,
a
I
smaller
thought it would
booth.
be more like 2 or 3 hours.
No, that's for the big shit. Fuck that. But yeah, we had to try the Oculus. There was this demo called Couch Nights, which is just
I
a
want to
silly
play
little...
now all the time.
It's a silly little tech demo. We're going to set it up here in the office and lose all of our lives. Where two little guys are just on the couch or on the coffee table, and you run them around the room, and you
Yeah.
can look around the room while they fight. And I thought it was really cool because you could put them behind the couch and then look at them behind the couch over here. It looked so real. It took like 10 seconds for me to really get immersed in it, and then I felt like it was real life.
Yeah, I mean, I never felt like it was real life. I definitely understood it was a video game.
I let go much easier, I guess.
I was impressed by the depth. Like, I mean, it is full, ever since we were growing up, we always had that fantasy of like, we're going to put this thing on and we're going to be in a 3D virtual world.
And then the Virtual Boy came out, and we all crapped our pants.
The Oculus Rift truly is the first time I've seen that come to fruition.
It is. That's why I say
put
it felt like
I've
real
put
life.
something on my head and I've gone, holy shit, this
I'm
is
here.
a place. Yeah, because
You're there.
it's all encompassing. There's no peripheral.
No.
It covers your face and both your eyes are receiving the image.
Yeah.
And then you're looking around, it's also calculating that in. So you look down, you're looking down at the floor, you look up at the ceiling.
You can lean in and out. We tried the new Developer Kit 2 model, the Crystal Cove version, which is the brand new one. I mean, there was the
Okay.
See, the original
I didn't
one.
even know that. I
The
was like,
original one only had rotation. It didn't have depth, so you
Oh,
couldn't
no shit.
lean in or lean back and like
Wow.
behind you. Now the new one has all that. That's the one we got to try out. I instantly fell in love with it. I put my little guy behind the couch just so I could like go like this.
Well, you and I, we got lucky because you and I were playing against each other.
Oh yeah, we
And-
weren't fighting each other.
Exactly.
Fuck it. We're just like woo.
Like, the object of the game, you basically have these two little knights that appear on a coffee table, and the object of the game is to fight each other. Anthony and I are such kindred souls that we realize, like, no, nobody fight. Let's run around and hit shit and just see what we can do in this place.
Yeah.
Me, what I thought that was the funniest was sending my character over to your
Into
character.
my face.
Like, the way it works, you got the glasses on, you're sitting, and your character is basically sitting on
Can
the
I
couch.
just say, like, they're sitting on the couch. Their arms were in the exact position mine was.
Yeah.
So when I looked down, I actually, the second time I tried it, felt like, oh my God, those are my arms. Because I didn't move my hands at all. I was, anyways.
If you look down and try to move your feet,
that would be weird.
Because then you're like, oh, I want them to move.
But once you get over that, I was totally immersed. So you were saying you jumped in my face.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I could see Anthony's avatar or whatever, what have you.
And we could look at each other. You could look at John and be like,
yeah, you can see his head turning. But I could look at Anthony, and it was fun to take my little knight and, like, jump in his lap and jump up and down and hit his face.
And I didn't realize until I looked down, and I was like, oh, shit, he's on my lap. So I went and did the same thing to him.
And then, like, the beauty of it is that you came right to me, and then you got this thing right here. But the depth there, like, that's when I really started to appreciate it. Because that 3D model, like, so close to your face was amazing. I was like, this thing looks like it's right here in front of me. It's the virtual reality we've wanted since we were kids.
It's the closest thing we've seen.
It really is.
Yeah, and I think it's only going to get better the closer it comes out. Now, it would have been great, but unfortunately Facebook bought it, and now it's going to fuck everything up, right, John? Right? So everyone keeps leaving comments on everything about the Oculus Rift, like, oh, it was going to be great, too bad Facebook had to ruin it.
Oh, you mean the internet overreacted to something? No.
Listen,
the internet doesn't do that.
Listen to me!
The internet doesn't do that.
Listen to me!
Okay.
You have to understand, the Oculus Rift is just a piece of technology that Facebook is going to put out, and that's it. The people that will make this thing what it is the developers, the people who make the games and the experiences that use the fucking Rift. That's all I wanted to say.
I can't wait for Oculus Farmville.
Oculus Farmville, it's only for browsing Facebook now. They've completely gone away from games. What are you people, stupid? Who believes that?
I am worried about...
I'm serious. I've seen so many comments of people going like, oh great, well now I can only play Farmville, or like, oh now it's not going to be for gaming. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I mean, now people are talking, I mean, the people that are making the Oculus, what I've heard, they're talking about using it for multiple other things, which I could see.
Awesome.
I mean, real estate, like, oh, I might want to buy this house. So put this thing
and look
on
around
and just explore.
Exactly. There's
That's
so many
neat.
possibilities.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to buy a car. Let me sit in the car and see how the inside is. I'm going to watch movies on my Oculus. They have an IMAX app where you can make the screen as big as an IMAX theater.
I'm excited about, there's these great YouTube channels like Devin Supertramp, these guys that do like crazy extreme sports and things like that. I'm excited about their footage with like a 3D GoPro.
I've actually seen...
Put an Oculus Rift on it, Like, come on, let's do that.
I saw a video of someone who used a rig like to record all 3D space around the camera, and people were wearing the Oculus watching this movie happen. It was like you were the person, but you could look around as it was happening. It was live action. It was really weird to watch, but if they can make stuff like that that's more interactive with the Oculus, that's awesome.
I mean, I see what the technology can do. I still have a few concerns, but I feel like they're going to be negated with the better the technology gets. My biggest concern was the weight of the headset.
Honestly, people asked me when I got back, like, oh, was it heavy? I completely forgot to pay attention to that.
It was a little heavy, but the padding was nice. That's what I noticed. It was like, okay, this is a little weighty, but it's padded, so it doesn't really hurt or anything.
Well, I'm sure we'll get used to it. We'll end up like with Gears of War next soon, and we'll all just have like
everybody's gonna have like a little dent in their nose.
So, anyways, Oculus Rift. Right now, it's on sale for $350,
which is surprisingly cheap for that technology.
I've always said if it's below $400, it's a day one purchase for me. Yeah, I hope it doesn't go up. It went $50 up because they added the camera to it.
Another one of my concerns, when I first put it on, I did experience a little nausea. Now, it wasn't much, but it is that sudden disorientation. Your eyes think you're looking at something far away. You're not. You're looking at something very close. Yeah. So just to the senses of the body, it's a shock.
We're gonna have a lot of eye corrective surgery in the future. This stuff is
everybody's going to be fucking nearsighted.
This is going to burn out the retinas of children.
No, everybody's going to be used to like staring at something right here.
I want to use it as my computer monitor one day. John's out of beer, so we got to hurry this up. I want to use this as my computer monitor.
No, it's fine because now I'm a pirate.
Arr! Yeah. All right, well, this is getting weird, so I'm going to end it. Anyways, guys, we've tried the Oculus. If you've tried the Oculus or you're interested in it, please let us know what you think about the Oculus below. Let's talk about it. And John's weird. And like and comment and subscribe to this video because it helps us out. And Oculus Rift. Oh my God.
This is way better than the Oculus.